Hi, and welcome to this week's video blog. I'm Sarah Hammerkurt, and I'm glad you joined me. With Mother's Day on Sunday, I wanted to talk about being a mean mother. Now, I'm not talking about not loving our children, but so many times as moms, we want to be all lightness and fluffiness and kindness. And I'm not saying we don't have to be kind, but sometimes we take that to mean that we shouldn't be mean. I'm highly recommending that we become mean mothers. Here's what I mean. A mean mother says what she means and means what she says. When I tell my kids to do something, they know I mean it. It's no question about whether I really mean what I say. They know that I do. A mean mother doesn't try to be friends with my children. I know that friendship comes later. So I may be mean that I'm not trying to get my kids to share secrets with me. I may be mean that I'm not trying to make my kids like me as a peer. I don't need them to be my friends now. That'll come later. A mean mother doesn't mind when her children use her as an excuse to do the right thing. I always tell my children, throw me under the bus. Anytime you want to, figuratively of course, when you need me to back up something I've told you not to do. For example, I told my fifth grader she wasn't getting a cell phone, even though her friends were like, keep begging your mom for it. I said, throw me under the bus. Tell them I have a mean mom and won't let me do that. I tell them you can use me for an excuse to do the right thing any time. And that's good because that means that your children know that you have their back and that I don't need my children to like me, and I don't need my children's friends to like me. I make the hard decisions. Throw me under the bus anytime you want to do the right thing. A mean mother insists on knowing her children's friends and inviting them warmly into her house. Now, this is so true. My kids know that they can bring any friend home from school and they can come in our house and I will be kind to them, I will be polite to them, and sometimes we have them for dinner. They can have snacks. They know that I care about them. I remember their names. I smile and say hello when I see them. I rarely get upset when they track dirty stuff in the house. I mean, I welcome my children's friends. A mean mother never allows candy and sweets to take the place of a well-balanced meal. This doesn't mean that your kids never have candy and sweets. It means that we feed them healthily and we encourage them in that, and we get called mean sometimes for it. A mean mother makes her children work. Wash dishes, make beds, learn to cook, and doing other cruel and unpleasant chores. My kids say that I'm a mean mom all the time, especially on Saturdays when their chore list is heavy. This is my gift to them. I can take being called a mean mother because I'm giving them the life skills to manage their own house one day, to cook their own meals, to mow their own grass. They will thank me one day or not. I'm happy to be that mean mom. And if you need chores, how to do chores for your kids, I have a great little ebook that tells you how to do that. A mean mother makes life miserable for her offspring by insisting that they always tell the truth. I always tell my children, the truth will set you free, will not eliminate punishment if punishment is due, but it will be good for your hearts. And I insist that they tell me the truth. This is important. And finally, a mean mother knows that love undergirds all her decisions. My kids know that I love them. They know that I care about them. They know when I'm being, quote, mean is because I love them. And I will take being a mean mother over being one that doesn't have my children's best interests at heart, being one that tries to force a friendship before that friendship time is here when my kids are grown, who is too wishy-washy. Our kids never know what I want to say, who hates it when people think badly of me because of a decision I make, who lets my kids eat whatever they want because I don't want to have the fight about fixing a balanced meal, who doesn't make my kids work because they won't do it the way I want them to do it, or they have too many other activities to actually do it, who doesn't notice when our kids don't tell the truth or doesn't care about that. I will take being a mean mother every day of the week, and I hope that my kids know that and they can count on me. I want my children to count on me being a mean mother, because when I'm that mean mother, that means that they know where they stand, and they know that they're loved, and they know that I care about them. So take that in mind this Mother's Day or any day, and be a mean mom in your own right. I think you'll find that while it can be uncomfortable at times, it's really what's best for our kids. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next week.